The mystery surrounding Robert Fripp, enigmatic guitarist, founder of King Crimson, and quiet mastermind behind some of progressive rock's most influential music, has finally been laid bare. And the truth isn't just disappointing for fans hoping for a late career renaissance, it's deeply unsettling. For months, Fripp's sudden retreat from active music making, his absence from major interviews, and cryptic social media behavior sparked rumors. Was he ill, retiring, or silently crafting a final project? What few anticipated was the heartbreaking reality. Fripp recently revealed that a serious and ongoing heart condition had nearly ended his life during a tour stop in Italy, where emergency surgery saved him from a potentially fatal cardiac event. He had initially dismissed persistent chest pain as indigestion until collapsing backstage during a Guitar Circle event. The diagnosis, blocked arteries requiring immediate intervention, shocked even his inner circle, many of whom believed him to be in exceptional health for a man in his late 70s. While the surgery was successful, Fripp admitted in a rare moment of candor that his recovery has been slow, unpredictable, and emotionally taxing. What's worse, he acknowledged, that the prognosis means he will no longer be able to tour or lead large-scale projects like King Crimson again. This revelation crushed hopes that the band, whose final tour in 2021 was thought by some to be a pause rather than a farewell, might return for one last encore. But even more poignantly, Fripp disclosed that years of stress, overwork, and emotional strain were likely contributors to his condition. A tragic irony for a man who devoted his life to order, discipline, and what he famously called small, mobile, intelligent units. His wife, singer Toyah Wilcox, who has stood beside him through both experimental music and viral online videos, confirmed that Fripp's daily routines have changed dramatically. Where once he spent hours composing, teaching, and performing, his time is now spent managing medication, undergoing cardiac rehab, and limiting physical and mental stress. Fripp, who has always prized control over his music, his legacy, and his personal philosophy, now finds himself subject to the limits of a body that can no longer support the relentless creative energy he once commanded. And so, the mystery is solved not with a new album or bold comeback, but with a deeply human reckoning that even the most brilliant, disciplined minds are not immune to fragility. For fans, it's a painful closing chapter. The idea of Robert Fripp's silence being a strategic retreat is now replaced by a more sobering image: an artist quietly battling his own mortality, coming to terms with the fact that the art he shaped for over half a century may now exist solely in past recordings, distant memories, and tribute. While he hasn't ruled out composing or mentoring in some form, the Robert Fripp we knew, the tireless innovator, the stern conductor of chaos, is now in quiet retreat. And with that, one of the last living architects of progressive rock has stepped off the stage, not with fanfare, but with a whisper, leaving behind a legacy that now feels all the more fragile and all the more sacred